What up, y'all? We back with another banger. Had to let y'all know that we came correct. Today we're gonna do something a little bit different. What are we gonna do today, big dog?
You guys want to see your top 5 receivers?
Top
Apparently. 5.
Yeah, we did a vote on our Instagram, and the receivers won by.
Was it a large amount?
It was a large amount. It was a large amount.
Well, it's no surprise. You gotta see the shiny stuff.
So our top 5 favorite wide receivers. This is not the best.
Not the best. Like, don't get this twisted.
I mean, they are the best. Like to us.
To us, yeah. To us.
So
yeah. So it's not.
But
statistically,
no,
best.
stats wise. But you know what? We went with some dogs. You already know what it is. If you guys disagree with our top 5, I want y'all to let us know in the comments below. I want to know what you guys think your top 5 receivers are. So my top 5, I'm gonna go like this.
You wanna go 1 for 1?
I'm gonna go 1 for 1. So number 5 for me, I'm gonna go Steve Smith, bro. Steve Smith, bro. 5'9", Mr. Triple Crown himself, bro. This guy was a dog. Bro, Cam Newton was like, I'm just throwing up to him. And he could jump out the roof.
Yeah.
And, bro, and he tried to fight anybody.
He's trying to fight everybody.
Everybody, bro. That's why I like him. Yeah, so number 5 for me is Steve Smith. Gotta be the dog. What about you?
Yeah. For me, the only thing mine's pretty old school is Torrey Holt.
Torrey Holt.
Yeah,
bro.
So yeah, he was a freak, man. Like,
bro.
we were looking up his stats. And second year in the league, he had almost 1,700 yards.
And 8 consecutive 1,000 yards receiving.
He was
what?
He was different. If you don't know him that well, you got to go check him. He was part of the Greatest Show on Turf with Isaac Bruce, Kurt Warner, Marshall Falk. Yeah. So he was part of
squad
too,
he
was with those guys.
The Rams.
Yeah.
Number 4 for me, it's got to be Tyreek Hill, bro. I know a lot of you going to be like, yo, what? How? Bro, this guy is just electrifying, certified athlete, bro. Like, and another 5'9" receiver. I swear, not all my receivers are gonna be 5'9". I'm just trying to make myself feel good. You know what it is. But, bro, this guy is a dog, and I don't know if it's just because of Pat Mahomes. We're gonna see this year with Tua, but man,
he's
once this guy's on the field
right now, he's capping for Tua.
Oh, crazy, bro! It's crazy. It's crazy because it's like these are all like the fastest athletes in the world in the NFL, and he makes them look like little boys.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's like high school
where
that one fast kid is faster than all the other kids.
And he's in the NFL doing it.
Number 4 for me is, this one's like kind of premature, but like he was just somebody I loved watching last year. It was Cooper Kupp.
Love him.
He does that new. It's called a power slot role. It's like a big slot receiver, and a lot of what he does for the Rams goes unnoticed. But I mean, he also had almost 2,000 yards receiving between regular season and playoffs last year.
Bro, that guy's just Triple Crown winner as well, man.
Yeah, like he's an absolute freak. Apparently, him and Stafford were talking, and they're like, if we get this look, just call this and then jump ball.
Oh, so he's like another coach on the field.
Yeah, exactly. So Coop I know he's only 4 years into the league, but he's just somebody I really enjoy watching.
And it's funny because like I picked him up and we're gonna be chatting up. I picked him up on fantasy, and like I was telling my son like 4 years ago, I'm like, bro, this guy's gonna be a dog. Like, and I've had him on my fantasy team every single year, and my son's like, bro, like you called it, bro. He's a dog. I'm like, I know, man.
He really is.
My boy. Number 3. I don't know if we're on the same page here with number 3. We were kind of discussing a little bit earlier who we thought was our top receivers, but number 3 for me is Mr. Julio Jones, bro. That's your boy too. That's the Atlanta boy, man. Just certified, like off the hop too. Like as soon as he came into the league, bro, it was over, man. Over. And he's had multiple 1,000-yard receiver, all pro, and it was funny because you were telling me like you've seen him in person, and you're like, bro, he's like so much bigger.
He's built like a defensive end,
bro,
like legit,
bro.
Like he's just
outrunning dudes, like just crazy, man. Like
he's a freak. He put up 175 yards, 2 tutties.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I have him as my number 2. Obviously, I think that's super biased.
Yeah.
But Julio Jones is by far my favorite Falcon.
Yeah. And he's just one of the best athletes to ever.
Never complained.
Never.
He just came in, worked. You know, when it was summer season, he went vacation, came back, great shape, and he did it. He's one of my, and like he did this, and he was always struggling with injuries. He did all this. He was always missing a game or two. And he's got. Yeah. He was just one of the most ridiculous athletes I've ever seen in person. We'll see what he does with
me. Who's your number 3?
My number 3 is actually a super similar player, but he has more of that FU mentality, I guess you'd say. Andre Johnson.
Oh, shoot.
I think most people remember him from the Cortland Finnegan.
Finnegan, bro.
But, like, make no mistake about it, he got that ball and he was just beating you up, like, physically. He was just one of those players that you watch and he just, all 4 quarters, he was going. He was just a horse, and he just kept going and going. He was another guy, I think, 8-9 straight seasons, 1,000+ yards.
Yeah. And he would never beat you with the speed.
Yeah, no.
Outpower you, outroute you, and just.
And he never had a quarterback. He never had a really good quarterback. Yeah. So I mean that was one thing that really for me when watching him, growing up and then as an adult, he was Matt Schaub. I think Lionheart was there for a bit. Remember Matt Lionheart? Just a slew of different. Josh McCown, I think, was there.
Mr. Travel Man,
even Ryan Fitzpatrick, I think maybe was there for.
I'm sure Fitzy was there.
He's there half the league.
Look at he's on every team, bro. But my number 2 is obviously goddamn. So this is tough. So my number 2 and my number 1 is like a 1A, 1B because like both of these guys are just certified always, bro. So my number 2 has got to be Randy Moss, bro. Like. Or I guess my 1B is Randy Moss, bro. He's just a goddamn freak, right? Everyone knows Randy Moss, so it's like you don't really gotta explain too much other than just throw it up to him, really. And that's what he says, bro. Just throw it up to me.
What was that stat line? 3 catches, 107 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Freak, man. Just a freak. And like same thing with the catches you got Moss, like that all came from him, man. Just because he was doing that on a weekly basis. And yeah, obviously certified Hall of Famer, certified Pro Bowler, certified receiver. Like this is who everyone wants to be like. So, and he was tall, fast, like just.
I know too. When we were growing up, every receiver was 84. He just re-envisioned that whole position for everybody.
Playing like Madden. I don't know, 98, right? With those 2 on there.
Yeah. Dante Culpepper, 99 throw.
And then the Johnson with the elbow pads.
Yeah. So my number 2 is Julio. You want me to go my number 1 first?
Go.
So my number 1, it's always that conversation between them. It was always Terrell Owens. Like I love Terrell. I know he caught a lot of flack for being like a persona, and
that's my quarterback.
Yeah, he always talked, and he always put his feelings out there. But like on the field,
certified, bro.
He was like one of the first players that I fell in love with in football, and just the bully that he was. I remember he was going through contract negotiations, doing push-ups in his driveway, and they're like, "Man, I'm ready." He's like, "I'm ready whenever y'all are ready to pay me."
And he's still doing it.
He's
playing over in what was it?
The indoor league.
With Johnny Manziel.
What team he was on? Cowboys, Eagles. I loved him when he was with the 49ers.
Buffalo.
Yeah, he's pretty good at Buffalo.
That's my quarterback. He's talking about Fitzpatrick there.
Oh, was it? When he was with the 49ers, and that's when I really that's when I loved him. Like he looked great there, and he was incredible. That was his prime.
Yeah.
And then him and
he just had an issue with people, man.
Yeah, people didn't like him. People didn't like him.
Donovan McNabb hated each other.
Yeah. I know I'm going to catch a lot of flack for not having Moss and Calvin Johnson on my list, but I do like those players. But those 5 were guys that I really enjoyed watching.
Yeah. So like again, this is our top 5. My number 1 is obviously Calvin Johnson. And I know he didn't have that many years in the league, but bro, I swear if he stayed in the league for a couple more years, he would have smashed records. Like guy was triple teamed and always coming down with everything. And the same thing, he didn't say a word, bro.
No. Yeah, him and Julio kind of cut from the same cloth, but
just kept his mouth shut, smiled.
He just made plays, and it was like one of those things where you knew coming into the game he was getting. I'll never forget. he was close to breaking the record, and he was playing Atlanta.
Yeah.
Everybody knew the only thing the Lions were going to do was try to get that record, and he still put up 240 yards.
Bro, it's crazy, man. And it's crazy because, like, Matt, like I know him, Matthew Stafford is just like, bro, he knew, I'm just throw it up to him, bro. Just 3 guys on him, he's like, he's open. Yeah. And he was, bro. He was open. So, that was our top 5. I want to know what you guys think about our list, and I want you guys to kind of break down what you guys think your top 5 would be. Young cats that are following our page, I want to know what your top 5 is. I feel like it's going to be, maybe Tyreek. They're probably like, bro, Tyreek Hill #1, man. You know? Like Cooper, bro. Cooper #2, Devontae, man.
Antonio Brown would be in a couple, I bet.
Yeah, for sure. Same with Diggs, of course, right? Because Stephon Diggs is that guy, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
shout out Buffalo, bro. Pitts, I'm sure Pitts would be there.
Yeah, maybe.
Pitts might
Hopefully.
not.
That's all I got these days. That's all I got these days.
Appreciate you guys watching this video. If you could do us a favor and hit that like button. Type a little comment, say what you guys think. Yeah. Let us know what your top 5 is.
And let us know who you want us to show next, like the next top 5. Yeah. Because we're gonna do a couple of these.
Yeah, we're gonna
just to mix it up.
Yeah, for sure. We did the battle between quarterbacks and receivers, so it was receivers.
Maybe we'll go defense now. Maybe we'll go defense.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think? DB and linebacker, or D end? DB and D end. Just keep it on the D side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anyways, guys, we appreciate you guys checking us out. This is KA Sports. We are signing off, and we appreciate all you guys. Peace. Bye-bye.